Happy Thanksgiving to my fellow Americans. And, yeah, I decided to do a Thanksgiving theme team here. Basically, so I have Unfezant because that's the closest thing I can find to a turkey. And it's basically a team of everything I'm thankful for. And if you're for, um, and if you don't like turkey, well, we got ham, we got Grumpig. I'm a new parent. My daughter, is 1 year old, so I decided to bring Kangaskhan, the parent Pokemon. And obviously you need something to put it in, so I brought the Rotom-Fridge. And you need some veggies like Torterra, and of course, I'm also going to bring Throh, the unofficial quarterback Pokemon, being that its name is Throh, and that's what quarterbacks do, and I like football, and I'm thankful for watching that, during Thanksgiving. So this is obviously a PU team, which is fine, because I kind of just threw the team together. I'm like, oh, it's actually all PU, so I'm just going to go ahead and ask for a PU battle on my Discord. And, a interesting challenger responded. That's Dankmanitan, and he's a guy that joined my Discord a little while ago, but he's a very good battler, but he's a little outside of his realm in PU. In fact, he said he doesn't do it very often. He didn't know if he could, pull together a team, but he does, and he ends up bringing Dustbuster, one of my favorite Pokemon, my second favorite Pokemon, probably behind the Carp, so always gotta respect some Dustbuster swag. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and leave with Torterra as he leads with Furret, and let's get this battle underway. So I'm going to choose to try to set up Stealth Rocks right off the bat, because obviously those are things that are always good to set up. He does have a few Pokemon that are weak to it, so, yeah, I just figure that's a pretty nice thing to set up right off the bat. He's going to go into his Komala, and these things can carry Rapid Spin, so I was kind of thinking that he was predicting the Stealth Rocks here. I didn't bring a Ghost type, mainly because I couldn't fit one on this team, this Thanksgiving theme team. So, I have no way to really spin block, so I decided to switch out into my, Throh. And, yeah, I'm kind of expecting him to Rapid Spin here, but obviously not going to hurt me very much. Instead, he goes for a Yawn, which is actually perfect for me, because I have the, Flame Orb on my Throh. And, now I'm burned, and I obviously can't go to sleep. Now, this is a really weird Throh set. It's, actually, it's a Rest-Talking, Gut set with Bulk Up, and my one attacking move is Facade. And I knew that going into this battle that my team was kind of weak to Ghost, so obviously, seeing that he had a Palisand in the beginning of the match, I knew that that thing was going to be a problem for me. My Throh can't touch it, so I have to switch out. So I just went for a Bulk Up, hoping that he would think I have Knockoff and not go into this thing. But he, yeah, he decided to go into it, and that's annoying to me. So I'm just going to go into my Torterra, and, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and go for a Synthesis here, figuring he's probably going to switch, almost certainly this guy, to Cannon. So I go for the Synthesis because I know that a Wood Hammer probably wouldn't hurt it that much. Actually, it probably would, because obviously Wood Hammer's strong, but I'd rather get HP back. I want to keep Torterra in relatively good condition in case it needs to take a hit. So I'm going to go ahead and switch out, though, because I don't want to lose it. I go into my Rotom, and this is a Rotom-Frost form, because obviously, you need to store your, turkey and all of your ingredients for Thanksgiving in the refrigerator. Plus, Rotom is kind of like one of, an electrical Pokemon, so you can almost say that, it represents YouTube and, my computer and all you guys, which I'm super thankful for. So there you go. So I missed the first Blizzard, which sucks. That's probably the reason that Rotom-Frost is down as far as PU, because its special move sucks unless you have a Hail Team, which really doesn't work in PU. At least I don't think it does, so I do hit the second one, though. So it's gonna hit. He's going to be able to hit me down really far, almost dead on this Rotom, but I'm able to actually hit it again. Otherwise, that Toucannon would have gone ape on me, because I think it had, like, +2 attack and +1 speed. It's pretty crazy. So, yeah, I'm just going to go back into my Throh as I predict a U-turn, and he's probably going to go right back into Palisand. I'm like, yeah, I kind of figure that's what he's going to do, so whatever. I'm trying to figure out what kind of Palisand this is. I'm kind of thinking it's Assault Vest, so it can't, like, Will-O-Wisp me or anything. Actually, I don't even know if Palisand gets Will-O-Wisp. It probably does. It's Ghost. So I'm going to go to my Unfezant. And this is actually one of the most exciting things, in my opinion, that I brought. Because this Unfezant is a Flynium Z set. And the reason I bring Flynium Z is for Z Tailwind, which actually, as a bonus, gives you plus crit. And obviously, with Unfezant getting Super Luck, that would give him guaranteed crits, as well as, obviously, should be able to outspeed pretty much everything with the Tailwind. Unfortunately, my one attacking move is actually Return, not and then just U-turn, and not Air Relay, so I didn't want to set it up against the Palisand because I can't hit the Palisand with this Unfezant aside from U-turn. So, yeah, so I decided not to set it up at that point, and I'm just going to go out into my Kangaskhan, which does have Scrappy, and I decided actually to put a Silk Scarf on it, so boost its normal moves further, knowing that if he does carry Ghosts, I can hit them, and I can hit them with normal moves, which obviously are stabbed on Kangaskhan. Now, I decided to go for the Fake Out, and he goes into a Zangoose. I end up doing about half, thanks to my Silk Scarf, to this incoming Zangoose, and obviously it's now poisoned because of its Toxic Orb. It's going to be one of those Toxic Boost Zangooses, which are actually really powerful with Facade and Close Combat. I predict the Close Combat going into Grumpig, but I know that I pretty much have to sack something to this Zangoose. And I'm like, well, if you're going to sack something, you might as well sack Ham, because no one really likes Ham compared to Turkey. And no one actually likes the person Ham either, so just gonna, stay in and watch, Ham die to a Facade. Rip Ham, and down it goes. So, yeah, Zangoose is in red health, which is good, because I can go back into Kangaskhan. I obviously have the priority in Fake Out, which I can either kill this guy, or if he wants to switch out, he'll have, like, one attack left after the, Stealth Rocks, that he'll be able to attack once and then die to his Toxic Orb. So, that Zangoose is basically dead. But he decides to switch it out so he can get one more attack with it, as I just, let's go for the Fake Out. There's no reason for me not to. He's going to go in his Kamala, which is going to die, and I'm okay with that. And, Palisand comes out. And, yeah, I'm just going to hit this thing with a Double Edge, because I just want to do as much damage to this thing as possible, knowing how much Ghost is a problem for me. And, yeah, that's going to do a good chunk to Palisand, as he just goes for a Sludge Bomb. I do live. And I decided to finish this guy off with a Sucker Punch, I guess just because that's not going to kill my Kangaskhan, and I figure it's going to kill it anyway, and it does. Like I said, I thought it was Assault Vest, so he's pretty much going to have to attack me, because that's what Assault Vest is. And, yeah, I just go for the Sucker Punch to get rid of it. And in comes Furret, the cutest little thing in the world, and I'm like, well, I'm just going to go ahead and sack Kangaskhan to get some extra damage here on the Furret. And, yeah, it does do decent damage there with Sucker Punch. He's going to go straight for a Double Edge, which will take me out. It's probably a Scarf Furret, if I had to guess. And I'm just going to go into my Throh again, and I just going to go ahead and, unfortunately, kill this Furret. I don't think he can kill me with Double Edge, and that's what I decided to do, because I don't want to set up a Bulk Up, because I wasn't sure if Double Edge could 2-hit KO me even after a Bulk Up, so I just decided to go for that Double Edge. And in comes Raticate, a Alolan Raticate, no less. And here I make a really unfortunate misclick. I think I was trying to hit Rest, because I wanted to see what this guy would do, and I wanted to get back to full HP so I'd be bulky and stuff. So, instead I accidentally hit Sleep Talk, though, which I guess was right next to it. I didn't even know until I saw it. Wait, Sleep Talk? Which isn't good, because that gives him a free sub. Now, he would have gotten the sub up for free anyway. At the very least, it'd be, in good HP, and then I can Sleep Talk, and potentially get a Bulk Up or a, hit with Facade on this guy to break the sub. Unfortunately, this is just going to give him a free kill, and then he does enough recoil damage to himself to trigger his barriers, and now he's at +1 attack with a sub, and I'm okay. I'm like, if I lose because I misclicked, I'm going to be mad, guys. So he's going to go ahead and go for the Swords Dance. So now he's at +3 attack. Obviously, I'm just going for the Earthquake to break the sub. But I'm like, Torterra, you are a tanky son of a bee, you are tanky. You can take this. Please? Please take this? Please take this Double Edge, or Sucker Punch. He's probably going to go for a Double Edge, though, for extra power. He wants to make sure he kills me. But Torterra lives with 46 HP, no less. So that did a little over 3/4. That just shows you how tanky Torterra is. I'm able to get rid of this Alolan Raticate. And his last Pokemon is that Zangoose on its deathbed. He's going to be able to come in here and kill me with Facade, but he's not going to be able to live a single hit of Toxic, so that is my game. Good game there. It was actually really fun. My one regret to this game is I wasn't able to set up the, Z Tailwind with my Unfezant, which is, like, the one Pokemon I actually wanted to show off, because I'm like, that's really cool. I like that. Flying EMZ on Unfezant, that's neat. But I wasn't able to do it, so. Oh, well. It was still a fun little Thanksgiving bout, and once again, guys, the, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon battles, they are coming, don't worry. I'm, actually, I believe, halfway through Pony Island as we speak, so I'm near the end of the game. As soon as that happens, I'm going to, transfer my Pokemon and, make some new sets. And, yeah, like I said, I should hopefully be posting Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon by the end of the month, so stay tuned for that. As for today's question of the day, leave a comment about what you're thankful for, even if you're not in the United States and it is not Thanksgiving. You still have things I'm sure you're thankful for. So leave a comment about that and see you guys again next time. Later.